Hello everybody, welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando Tournament 2023. We got the lower bracket finals, game 1 for you tonight. It's jkoper versus levelengine. Commentating for us, we have Drosy1 and Mirai, and tracking is BKPKT Patrick. Say hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So, this is quite a match tonight. Both really good runners here. We're down to the last 3 runners after all at this point, so I would hope every one left at this point is really good. So I'm excited. How about you, Mirai?
Oh yeah. This is gonna be a good race right here. We have as few as 4 races left in the tournament, or as many as 6 if these last 2 best of 3s go the full 3, barring any ties.
So wait, there's no bracket reset possibility in the finals?
Well, there is. There's this best of 3, and then whoever wins this goes on to the grand finals, and there's another best of 3. So
right, but that best of 3 doesn't have a bracket reset. It just either is or isn't, is what I'm asking.
Well, I guess I'm not entirely. It is fully reset. Everyone.
Okay, because no, just sometimes in double elimination, there's a bracket. There's a possibility for a bracket reset where the winner of the loser's bracket has to win twice. But our tracker is saying that the grand finals are just going to be winner take all, and we start with 5 lives and 1 health bar. So that kind of cancels out, right?
1 heart, 1 gem, thunder shield, flute, and hammer on a dry canyon, it looks like here.
Wow.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Well, I'm not sure they're excited about the 1 gem. The 1 heart, they're probably not too excited about either, but we might find some more. We might. We also might not.
Oh, got Dash here in Saria. That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. We had a better hope we had a little bit more health, though. I think we'll be bopping into a few too many things with Dash, and I'm not sure we have the health to handle that. So I guess we see P2 right next to start. We got 2 more palaces here on the west, and then whatever else awaits us here. Oh, was that Saria underneath the forest tile? I thought I saw something weird there. Who knows?
Oh, I didn't catch.
Was it Bagu? It must have. Okay, I thought it was. Okay, yeah. I see it. I see it.
Looks like Saria doesn't actually go anywhere though.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. levelengine. I think you want that heart container. You just doubled your health.
Oh man. Okay, so that's a relief to see. I like to see that as well. I like to see that kind of scare with the 1 heart start or the 2 heart start, and then people. This is maybe a little early. I'd like to see them fight a little bit more for a heart, but I mean, this is fine. Just as long as the West isn't full of hearts, this will be okay. Yeah, for anyone not familiar with the randomizer, when we roll random starting hearts and random max hearts, those could be the same. So they could start with 1, and then there's only 1 in the entire seed that they've got. But we've got at least 1 more here that they picked up in Trophy Cave, and again, we don't know if there's any more beyond this point.
Yeah, and we have had quite a number of seeds in this tournament without very many heart containers at all.
Yeah, that's good old Max Rando for you.
But of course, the full complement of magic jars is guaranteed because it is possible that getting the spell in Old Kasuto requires 8 magic jars. Of course, it is possible that it doesn't.
It is actually 7 max, 5 to 7.
7. Okay. No, that's Granny and New Kasuto. Oh wow, Stonehenge has a vanilla heart container. Nice.
I know what you're saying. We don't play with that flag on.
Okay, got it.
Set. But yeah, you're right about that. Because people don't even really realize that from the vanilla game that you need 5, 6, 7, 8 hearts respectively for Naburu, Darunia, New Kasuto, Old Kasuto to pick up the spell, and you don't even really realize that unless you miss a heart in vanilla and then you try to pick up Thunder out of Old Kasuto.
Right, and both runners just discovered that Mito has Thunder, which we don't need because we already have it. Also, levelengine found the child.
Yeah, I think there was a magic container cave.
Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, so we have 2, 5, and 3/6 here. We're not sure which one this is from the outside. So they at least need to get off of this continent and find their way to GP. Well, they find their way to get progression to get into palaces and place 1 gem and then find GP.
Right. Logically, the game expects us to have either fairy or the any key to beat any palaces.
Yeah. And we might need a glove as well, so...
Ooh, fairy just sitting here in Rauru, free for the taking. That's nice.
Nice, yeah, and very nice. I haven't noticed a raft or bridge tile just yet to get off of this continent, so we might have a cave hiding somewhere.
Yeah, could be Death Mountain is the only route out.
Oh, did we see a DM connection?
No, I'm just
Okay.
thinking, like, if all we're seeing is caves, one of them could be a DM connection, and Koper gets his child, too.
Little pricey at Magic 1 there for Fairy.
So it's looking like we didn't start with either stab, up stab, or down stab. But actually, since we know where Mito is, and we have Fairy now, we can get down stab.
Yeah. We just got to see how long it's going to take to bring Fairy down in cost. It is currently 113 at Magic 1.
Oh, and what was that hint? I saw Rebanak rides with the and didn't catch the important word.
It was the cross.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see a bridge right here on jkoper's side as he walks in the medicine cave here. It's right here in the northwest corner. Because we're also missing Heart Container Cave, I think, at this point, so might be right here next to Medicine Cave. Got some Dyrus here in the dark, orange and red. He takes care of him there with the shield spell.
And as a very sick and twisted joke, the Dyra dropped a 30-point P-bag.
Yeah. All right, level shown is Pillar P-Bag Cave, which is right next to the Medicine Cave here. Okay.
Okay, so the game really expects us to be diving a palace early.
Yeah, Fairy and Magic Key here on the west, completely free, both of them. And I guess we'll see what is in Pillar P-Bag Cave in a moment, though. I guess we've got enough hearts at this point. We might be looking for a magic container so that we can get a cheaper Fairy cast. We might be using Fairy to get through some tough rooms. Oh, okay. All right.
Wow. I don't usually expect the runners to actually find so many heart containers off the bat in a low health seed.
Yeah, so it's what? 3 hearts, a magic key, a child, and a P-bag, I think was the other thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's our west.
And Koper really working on his health and attack here, while levelengine is more focusing on building magic.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to see them flip open their menus to see how much Fairy costs at Magic 2 or 3 here.
Well, I don't think Koper's gotten Fairy yet.
Oh, very true, very true.
Fairy looked like 44 Thunder 67 at Magic 3.
Okay.
So we can't quite cast Thunder yet without finding another magic jar.
All right, well, that bridge takes us east, and we have the flute.
Yeah, right to Three-Eyed Rock, and just a fairy.
We got a town up north. I'm going to say we might be on an islands biome here. Little early to tell. But if we are, we might need the boots.
That was also kind of interesting that we just kind of wound up on a hidden lava tile that blended in with the background. But here's Naburu, which has the spell, and Koper doesn't even want it.
Okay, Risen P-Bag Cave, an item cave here for us. Well, potentially. Could just be a junk item, that is. Magic key for levelengine. See, you might feel bad because you get the fairy spell and you realize it's so expensive, and this might be your only way in to palaces, so you start to, oh, come on. This game.
Now, Max Rando doesn't allow for more than 4 heart containers as items, right?
No, you can have all 8 out there.
Oh, okay, so there could be 3 more for all we know.
Yeah. But what I was saying about level engine getting fairy first, it seems expensive. He was leveling some magic levels there where he probably would have rather, seen the key first and then been able to put that extra experience towards attack or life. You get kind of baited into leveling magic, thinking that might be your only way to get that to happen. But I guess it's helpful that it's castable to get downstab here as well.
Yeah.
Whereas
So that's
Coper's,
tab.
yeah, Coper's gone. 300-pound bag there, but Coper's gone east already, passing up the opportunity to get downstab at this time.
Go west to find the heart. Great clue. How about go west
Yeah.
to find 3 hearts?
All right, the other 3 or 6 here on the east. Okay, I'm going to say we're not on the islands east here. Looks a little messy. We do have all these towns. There's 3 towns right here. 3 towns, 3-eyed rock, a palace, all this right here in this cluster. Risen P-Bag Cave for another heart. This place is, got it all.
Ooh, Vanilla Reflect.
He's thinking about it. He's got the child.
Right, but he doesn't have fairy. I feel like if he just knew where fairy was, then he'd probably go through there, because you definitely, if you can get upstab before GP, you want to get it.
That's true. He checked the northwest portion of our western continent there, just saw the 2 caves, did those, then saw the bridge and headed east, whereas Level Engine was able to do the northeast first, then did the northwest, and so he's got a little bit more knowledge on the west here. He did also just see Death Mountain. Yeah, Coper trying to jump into that 3 or 6 there, whatever that was, but there's a glove fairy block right at the entrance.
Yeah.
He's kind of just gambling that maybe bosses are easily accessible and that they might be dropping keys. Oh, I'm sorry, he has the magic key. What am I talking about? He has the magic key, I'm sorry.
But the glove is kind of an important item that we're probably going to need. It's very unlikely we can get through GP without a glove.
Yeah, it could be so nerve-wracking on this glove hunt. This could be terrible for these runners.
And now Coper finds the fairy spell. But yeah, that's why I'm a bit surprised you turned down the spell, because for all we know, the glove is sitting in Spell Tower in New Kasuto.
Yeah, that's very true. And Level's going to jump into P2 here. 2-3-3 for him, 3-3-5 for jkoper. jkoper has been finding some experience here. He was on the east, and he killed at least 1 orange Lizalfo I saw, and I didn't see how much it gave him, so he got that 300 bag, he killed an orange Lizalfo. Speaking of 300 bag, Level just picked that up, but I guess that's probably what helped him bump up his levels a little bit there.
He was also killing Dyras like crazy in the west. I feel like he killed more than Level Engine did.
Okay. Wow. 2 300 bags back-to-back for Level Engine there. Yeah, we'll see how this plays out here.
And honestly, you were saying about the level difference, 3-3-4 and 3-3-5, not too much difference anymore.
Yeah, it must have just been that jkoper did kill a few extra enemies and saw those 2 300-point bag drops just a little ahead of Level Engine here. And, well, we're going to be on a GP hunt after this.
But again, chances are we will need a glove. And that could be anywhere.
No, jkoper messing with his either his CRT or his capture card or something. He got the hint there for Go West to find the heart, and he just laughed at his camera there. He's like, yeah, we know.
And yeah, there's Level Engine's 1 gem placed. He'll take whatever level he gets. Yeah, magic, okay.
3, 4, 5. If we have a Thunderbird fight, we might have an attack 3 Thunderbird, which can be a little rough depending on how effective our attack levels are in this particular seed.
There are enough 300-point E-bags out there that I feel like getting attack 4 is not going to be hard.
That's true. Speak of the devil, nope, just a 30. All right, jkoper joining Level Engine here in P2. If he just heads this direction, he will hit Helmet Head. I think he's got to go down the next elevator, though. I think there's a junction he can actually pick from. Or he's going to try to go left first.
Well, we'll see who finds the item room first.
Yeah, to be fair, this might just loop around to the boss elevator anyway. Yeah, magic keys, so nice to have when you see all these doors.
I was just about to say the same.
Yeah, it's so, like, if fairy stays expensive, you're at low resources on these particular seeds, it's just one thing that just slows you down. You have to constantly keep taking death abuses to refill your magic bar. It's like, oh my god. You know, you just kind of wish you could get the item out there and just be done with the place. There also are keys here, it seems, but that may not be the case in any seed.
And level engine's grabbing them just out of force of habit.
Yeah, we have a glove block here on level side. And he's out. He still had 2 options to pick from, I believe. I think it was left at start, which jkoper has shown us a little bit of here. And I think there was the one junction on the way to Helmet Head. So it's still entirely possible that we can reach the item. And if we figure out whether this P3, P6, if it's 3, then we know the cross is in here. If it's 6, well, I don't know if we're going to be excited to dig into 6, but we might.
Level Engine hasn't actually left the West Continent yet, has... Oh, I mean, he went to Death Mountain there, but other than that...
I was just about to mention that having the hammer, he should maybe just dip in... Oh, he sees the cave right there. That might be Maze Island. Straight north, straight north. That cave is facing to nowhere. Oh man, that cave is either Hammer Cave or a connection to potentially Maze Island.
Right, one of those things that I'm sure these runners know if they've gotten this far, that, like, Death Mountain caves always connect to another cave that logically points in the opposite direction.
Yeah, to finish what I was saying before, we saw that cave. Oh, here's the item. Never mind, here's the item for jkoper. But anyway, quick spec rock check in Death Mountain if you have the hammer. So I think we're looking for spec rock on level side.
And just a P-bag from P2 there for all that.
Wow, these orange divers just aren't worth it at 30
and
points.
jkoper not even going back to find the boss.
That is interesting. I hope he didn't, like, open his menu really quickly and kind of misread that it is indeed a one-gemmer. I don't think he did, though. It's kind of hard to forget that.
Level Engine finds Spec Rock, and they're okay.
We have seen the glove under Spec Rock several races here near the end of this tournament, and it's been, wow. I mean, that Randomizer does not weight items in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't have any idea what an important item is or anything like that. So it just places stuff where it wants to place it, and it checks itself to see if it's completable, and then that's it, right? So the fact that it's landed under Spec Rock is pure coincidence this many times, but it's very interesting that it's happened that way.
At least if it's gonna be under Spec Rock, the starting hammer's nice.
Yeah, yeah. Now you just hope that jkoper is going to make that call to jump into Death Mountain as well.
At least Death Mountain's pretty open, so you don't have to constantly be going through caves.
And level heads east. Now, we have to be able to leave this area. I don't think we saw anyone check. I don't think we saw jkoper check any of the pass-through caves in this area to get out of here. So he just checked the towns. He checked Risen P-Bag Cave. He checked Three-Eyed Rock there. He checked this palace, which was glove/fairy blocked. Other than that, we didn't see anything else.
And Level Engine turns down Upstab.
Oh, we do have Death Valley access here. Okay.
Again, bit surprising. It can certainly make your life easier in GP. May or may not be required, but even if it's not actually required, it can certainly make your life easier.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to be in a volcanic biome today, as our volcano is going to sit in the middle. It looks like an east-west volcanic biome here. So the volcano sits in the middle, and we've got one half of our continent on the east side of it, and the other half on the west side, with the volcano being kind of a pass-through here.
And jkoper finds Guma.
Deciding to go in on Guma here. Shielded, attack 3.
Well, at least Guma's not, like, super beefy today or anything. But yeah, jkoper's got to watch his health. Oof. Yeah, that'll do it.
See, now from our perspective, this is obviously, not the play, right? I mean, unless there's something in here, maybe the boots are behind Guma, and maybe the boots are actually going to be required for something. Then, I mean, that could end up that way. I don't want to completely discount or discard what he's doing here, but, seeing what we've seen so far, if GP is on the east, we have access to it. If it's on Maze Island, we don't just yet, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, doesn't GP have to be either Valley of Death or Maze Island at this point?
Yeah, we've got 2 outstanding palaces on the east still. Whatever's in the volcano, and then whatever looks like probably is going to be on the other side of our volcano on the eastern half of this continent, and then wherever Maze Island is. I really wish Level would have checked that one cave and seen if it was Hammer Cave or if it was a cave to Maze Island. Because we might have a raft to Maze Island if that's the case, and then we'll be looking for a raft, and that's assuming that GP is over there. Level looks like he's kind of caught up in this weird,
Koper keeps jumping into Guma's mace. Just mistiming the jumps, and that's costly.
Yeah, Guma skates around. If you're not willing to, go in on him, really aggressively, the way he skates around can be pretty annoying at times. He's so...
And even shielded, you can only take 2 hits and the third one kills you.
Yeah, this is rough.
At life 5. So, Koper's down to his last life here, so... I wonder if you can't do it this time, do you try again, or do you take another palace?
Yeah, that's a tough call. I mean, if you're willing to go in on Guma right from the beginning, I think he would back out. I think he would. I mean, he's more than capable of taking this guy down here.
Yeah, it really just depends how patient he wants to be. 1 more hit should do it. Nope. There we go.
Okay, very nice. The hardest palace, palace boss to do pre-GP. jkoper takes him down. 21 minutes. He'll be placing his first gem.
He'll at least be getting attack 4 here.
I'd say this would be pretty even at this point based on a missing glove, but the fact that Level has the glove now, this is definitely in his favor, and I think he's about to jump into this volcano to see what's in here and pass through to the other side. Or not. Okay, not yet. Oh, wait.
I mean, I don't see why he isn't grabbing upstab.
Okay, we are just grinding over here. All right. We're close to this. We're close to attack 4. As long as they stay synced up with their maces, it's all good. So it looks like nothing of interest was behind Guma there.
And yeah, 4-4-5 for both of our runners now, and this may be where they wind up.
Levelengine getting the fairy feet, very nice. Yeah, we still only have 1 cast of fairy per life, so lucky enough there's only 1 lava encounter on this side. He'll have to go through this cave, it's just 1 screen, and then he'll be able to up and A here, refresh his magic. It's not GP. And
actually...
then oh, good.
Sorry, no. I was just saying, is Thunder still 67? Is that what I'm seeing on the very quick menus?
I have not been paying attention. I will defer that to our tracker.
I mean, it's just coming up so quickly. Yes, jkoper left it up longer. So we do need to either take another magic level or find a magic container, assuming Thunderbird's required.
Yeah, I was going to say, or we gamble.
Right.
Max Rando's all about those gambles.
We've certainly seen enough seeds where Thunderbird wasn't required.
Yes, that's very true. Level of the death right there near the end of that cave. This is the tricky cave of them all. We don't have a cross. I don't know if we saw any invisible moas. It's kind of hard to tell at times, because everything's kind of invisible here. That does suck that he took that death, though, because that he is down 1. He's got to get both of these fairy feats here. He gets the first one. He's got a second one coming up here. Is he going to take the death? I think he's going to try to do an encounter skip, which is probably the better choice. Even if you can't get it, you take a death in the encounter, and then you can just kind of ferry out of the encounter.
Yeah, this seems... Oh.
There is a good bit of...
Oh, boy. Yeah, he just got knocked in there.
There looks to be a good bit of Death Valley left, so he might take another lava encounter after this, and hopefully he can make it out of there. Oh, another cave. Wow. Oh! Look at this connector!
I've never seen Maze Island in the Valley of Death before.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking right now. We can't access the other side of our eastern continent where we've got one other palace. Our last two palaces are here one is on Maze Island, the other one's on the eastern side of our east. And it looks like the raft may be the way over there. We're going to have a segmented eastern volcanic biome. This is amazing.
So I guess the question is this going to be GP over here? Oh, there's the raft. Problem solved.
I was going to say maybe the raft is in P5 and he would have the upper hand in that regard. But no, the raft is sitting here for free on Maze Island.
And that is GP, okay.
All right. 24-44-ish, barrier up.
I'm going to laugh if there's an upstab block.
Yeah, I mean, I might have skipped it too because I'm kind of cocky. I like to gamble in some of these races. But
and the other thing, of course, is if we hit Thunderbird.
Yeah. Well, see, the lack of upstab can be mitigated if you have jump and ferry in at least some of the rooms, but there's that one hard upstab block, so yeah, we might be absolutely stopped by that. But he also doesn't have jump, so this is a rough room right here.
At least those boggos are giving 20 XP, so if you do need to grind out the next magic level, which is 1400, it's doable.
Okay, am I mistaken or we see a left at start as well? I don't remember. We just saw it 2 rooms ago.
I honestly don't remember either. Wow, the bots are 30. Okay, so this is a surprisingly decent GP to grind in if we have to do that.
Yeah, that is a lot of experience.
Sees the blue Faka and goes the other way.
Oh my god.
GG!
Oh my god.
Oh my, this is like the match jkoper one against you where Dark Link was like a few rooms in. And
yeah. These low gem seeds, well, we didn't say this at the beginning, but they were going to plan to do a second game if this first one was fast enough. So, again, this is a best of 3 series, and it seems like we're probably going to do a second one here, seeing as this one's less than 30 minutes long.
Yeah, that is amazing. Well then, get your GGs in for Level Engine.
Yeah, official race time 26:42. Oh, what a short GP.
And
Glove was required
from
though.
jkoper.
At least we think it was required. If there was a left at start, it could have looped around gloveless to that 4-way, but we have no idea.
Oh, right, Coper's asking in the race room about the glove because he never went to Death Mountain to get the glove, so even if he had found GP, he wouldn't have been able to beat it. Well, as you said, maybe left would have looped him around, but...
Yeah, that's just... It's like these best of 3s. There's been some chatter, some talks, some whispers of potentially upping the minimum gem count in the next year's Max Rando tournament because it's like you kind of want to see these better runners really kind of push through obstacles rather than just kind of get these free seeds like this. So, I don't know. It's obviously not going to change in this tournament here as we near the end of it, but that's possibly for next year.
Yeah. Sometimes it helps to put a few limits on what Max Rando can be.
It's just there's been a few there's also been a few like 0 gem seeds where people have lost to those and they're you know, I've been a victim of that numerous times myself. Others have